I don't really want to speak at this moment, but I just want to acknowledge.
I don't really want to speak.
Do you want to speak?
No.
Okay. So I just want to acknowledge Seth and Claudia, who are both tenant leaders in this building. If you just want to wave and just so we acknowledge you. And thank you so much, as well as really, frankly, leading the charge around Isaac Pollack and helping to organize tenants in this building. I'm going to also call on Michael Higgins, who is the New York City coordinator for F.U.R.E.E. Michael?
Thank you, Manon. So thank you again for letting me be here in this space with you all. My name is Michael Higgins. I'm a community organizer with F.U.R.E.E, Families United for Racial and Economic Equality. And so most of my work is in New York City Housing Authority, also known as NYCHA, public housing in the city. And let me be the first person to say that it doesn't matter whether you're a private tenant or you're a tenant of the city, New York City doesn't give a fuck about black tenants. Okay? And my work is often to hold the city accountable, but let's be clear, the city is the biggest slumlord in this case, and the city sets the standard. And the rest of these small slumlords, they look at the city, they look at what the city does to black people every day in their apartments, allowing them to essentially be poisoned, even though they pay their rent on time, and let them not pay their rent on time, see what happens. And so I'm here to be in support of these tenants because there is such a movement to displace tenants in general, but specifically black tenants. I hear again and again, from Imani, these situations where, landlords harass tenants out of their homes, but it's also about the city itself creating environments where it is poisonous and is literally killing people, and they are using that as a way to move other people into those apartments, right? So I want to stand here in solidarity that, as a tenant movement, that we always recognize, the racism that often occurs in our communities. And, if you're not a rent-stabilized tenant, you live in public housing, you often don't know. And if you're a, rent-stabilized tenant, you often don't know what's happening in public housing. But, we're often neighbors, and a lot of neighbors in the city. And that's why I'm here to stand in solidarity and to hope that you all get the justice you all deserve. Thank you.